Hi beautiful people, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. I have 10 minutes before I pick up my food, so I wanted to come and talk to you guys real quick. So today has been a day filled with so much, so much. My day started at 6:30 this morning. It usually starts that early, it's not a big deal. But I've had my follicle scan. I'll talk about that in a minute. Today would have been my grandmother's 96th birthday today, but she passed away almost 7 years ago. 7 years ago. She was 89 when she passed. It's Cinco de Mayo. My cousin had her baby yesterday, so it's been like a really good filled, besides of course missing my grandmother, but really good filled week and day today. And plus I had a job interview that I might be getting, and actually might be getting a higher pay, so I'm happy about that, with the same hospital I'm working at, completely doing something completely different. And 3, I did go and work in a different location today, and it was really nice. It was really nice to see how other places do their job. That's an urgent care. It was really good to see that. Yeah, but anyways, let's talk about my follicle scan. So my follicle scan was scheduled at 7:45, but I didn't get there until 8 because I was just so tired, which they were completely fine with, because they actually did have somebody else that they were seeing anyway, so it gave him enough time to really actually sit down and speak with the other patient. So I'm pretty sure the other patient kind of enjoyed that aspect. But when we went in for my follicle scan, in my head, my thoughts for the scan was that I'm going to have at least 2 follicles on the left side. On the right side is not going to be barely any, because that's how it's been the last 5, not including today, 5 follicle scans I've had. I never had anything on the right, it's always on the left. So my expectation was that, and I was cool with it. I thought maybe the most I'll have 2, but I was okay with 1. I was really hoping for 2, because that would increase the chance of having multiples, and also increase the chance of actually getting pregnant when you have 2 follicles that come out in order to get fertilized. So that was my thought. I'm glad I scheduled my ultrasound a day early. It was supposed to be scheduled for tomorrow, but I asked to see if I can do it today instead, and I'm glad I did. I am so glad I did, because there might have been a chance that I might have had to skip the cycle if I didn't. So went ahead and did my follicle scan. While he was doing my follicle scan, he always starts on the right and then moves on to the left. So he always lets me see the scan while he's doing it. 1, it kind of reduces on my anxiety. 2, is really interesting to see, and it was a little bit more uncomfortable this time, more than it was any other time, but it wasn't anything that I could not tolerate. Sorry, I'm like literally directly across from a fire station. I live directly across from a fire station. Right now I'm directly across the fire station. But anyways, so he went, put the wand in to do your follicle scan. It's a transvaginal ultrasound. I just can't stand those things. And while he was doing my scan, I'm looking, I'm like, do I see 2 follicles? He's like, you do, and they are good follicles. And I'm like, but this is the right side. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, but I never had a follicle on the right. I mean, I've had follicles on the right side, but they were always under 11 millimeter, and they were measuring at, one at 19, the other one at 20.5 on cycle day 11. So if I had went on cycle day 12, one of them would have, the 19 would have been like at maybe 21 millimeter, and the 20 would have been like at 22 millimeter. So he's like, yeah, they are really good follicles, they look great. You see, like, we need to do your trigger shot tomorrow morning, make sure you do that, because I did take it with me. I'm thinking maybe they might do it the same day, because that's how my second follicle scan was. So he said, first thing tomorrow morning, which is Thursday, he said get your trigger shot done at home, and then we'll see you on Friday at 11 o'clock to do your IUI. I'm like, I'm so happy. I was really happy and excited that my IUI is going to get done. Me and my husband been waiting. We are excited. We're hoping that this is going to be the chance that we start our family together. I'm just ready. I really am ready. We are ready. Both of us are. Of course, there's a lot of things that needs to get done. A lot of money needs to be saved, blah, blah, blah. But we are ready, and we both are excited. I think I'm pretty sure I'm more excited than he is, because he doesn't really show emotions as much as I do. So it is what it is. But yeah, so Friday is the scheduled IUI. I'm just glad that I did have a good enough follicle already on the 11th day of the cycle. It is a 19 millimeter and a 20.5 millimeter. So I think your follicles grow like 2.4 millimeter or 2.5 millimeter. Let's just say 2 millimeter, because it's just easier to add. So the 19 will be 20 and 21. The 20 will be 22. So they'd be like 22 and 23 millimeters by the time I go in and get my IUI done. I'm hoping that they both come out, that they both get fertilized, that I can have twins. I'm hoping for a boy and a girl, so that I don't have to do this anymore. I'm just really blessed. That's one thing I could say. I'm blessed and highly favored by God. He hears my prayers every single day, so I'm not even worried about it. If this cycle does not work, I'm going to have to wait at least 2 to 3, possibly 4 more cycles, because I have to pay for certain things, and I don't have enough money. I used up everything I got, so I'm going to have to wait. Yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell button so that you guys know every time I do an upload. If you guys are doing an IUI, please leave it in the comments below. I would really love to know who is doing an IUI with me. Yeah, anyways, wish my grandmother a happy birthday in heaven for me. Today would have been, she would have turned 96 today. So rest in peace, rest in heaven, rest. I love you so much, Grandma. My mom's birthday was 2 days ago. It was on the 3rd. Think she is alive and thriving and alive. And then my brother's birthday is on Thursday, not this Thursday, not tomorrow Thursday, but the following Thursday. And my cousin was born yesterday. My auntie's birthday was yesterday. So much going on in the first 2 weeks of May. A lot is going on the first 2 weeks of May. Yeah, so I'll update you guys on Friday after I do my IUI and let you guys know how that went. And until then, I'll speak to you later. Bye.